Hi there, Internet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear. This is my girlfriend, Melissa.
Hello.
Welcome to another edition of the Microbear Gourmet, where we are trying Michelina's Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Here's what it looks like. Get you guys a view of it. We got this at Fred Meyer, and we paid, I believe it was 89 cents.
It was 89 cents.
Yeah, I think that's their price for this.
That's about the standard price for one of these, so they're not super spendy.
You know, and the food quality is not great. We've done this brand before. You don't get a ton of food. It's not great quality, but it's really cheap. And inexpensive and affordable. So.
Normally Michelinas aren't great, but...
No, but, you know, we're trying it. It's inexpensive, and when you film as much as we do, I think we try and save money, so...
We do. We try and get inexpensive stuff when we can, and sometimes we'll splurge on a big item that's like if there's a new Hot Pocket, I buy it because...
You want to try the Hot Pocket.
Right, it's a microwave show,
yeah.
So...
But what we tend to do is buy... an assortment of stuff and then
keep it
in the freezer, so we try and keep it reasonably priced.
A couple of cheap ones, maybe one or two more expensive ones.
So the nutrition info's on the bottom, and we kept it in the box because you prepare it that way, so he's going to try and read the info without tilting it.
I'm just going to read it like this.
Apologize for any awkwardness.
Alright, so serving size is the whole thing. 190 calories, 70 from fat, so not super there. 8 grams of total fat, 3 grams saturated, 0 grams of trans, 20 milligrams of cholesterol, not too bad, 900 milligrams of sodium, very bad for this little amount of food, but it's used to preserve the meat.
Right.
23 grams of total carbohydrates, the whatever it is, 2 grams of dietary fiber, 3 grams of sugar, 9 grams of protein. Percentage of your daily requirement, 2% vitamin A, 10% C, 4% calcium, and 8% iron.
So, yeah.
So that's the...
While he was reading that, Lenny was licking the gravy off of the lid, so
was he?
It was very adorable.
And now he's got his little...
It's hard to see him. He wants some. We'll let you lick it when we're done, okay?
So the potatoes have kind of congealed into a potato-like mass.
Yeah.
So we'll try that first here.
That's cool. They're probably pretty meh. Pro tip, when I make these at home, and I do this with vegetables too, I always add a little salt, pepper, and maybe like a little pat of butter. Just a little bit to up the flavor, especially with, like, one of the meals we're going to film has corn in it. I usually add, like, you know, half a teaspoon of butter and some salt and pepper to make it taste better.
I'll normally do the same. For the show, I like to try them unaltered.
Yeah, but if you want to make it taste a little better, that's a, pretty easy enough thing you can do. It smells really good.
It has that usual quality that cheap as hell meat has, where it's actually really good.
Yeah.
And
we're just gonna share a fork.
The potatoes aren't even half bad, honestly. We're actually trying 3 different Salisbury steak meals tonight. I thought it would be fun just to get a bunch of Salisbury steaks. So.
Oh yeah, the potatoes are actually quite salty.
And a little garlicky. At least I got a hint of garlic.
Yeah.
So there will be 3 Salisbury steaks filmed tonight. I'm going to post them, of course, one each Monday. But yeah, so some Salisbury steak coming your way. And for the first one here, I like it.
Yeah. Thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, the meat's quite good. The potatoes are quite good. Mm-hmm. The potatoes aren't great, though.
No, but they're better than a lot of TV dinner potatoes.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and give that a 7. I think that between the decent taste of the potatoes and the delicious taste of the meat, and the fact that thing's only 89 cents, I think it's pretty darn good. So I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. I'll go ahead and recommend that.
Yeah, I'm actually going to agree. I wouldn't add anything to those potatoes. I wouldn't feel the need to add salt, pepper, or butter.
Really?
Because I like the flavor on their own. They feel kind of salty, and with the gravy, they're delicious. I actually really like them. I mean, like I said, the quality's poor, so I'm not going to sit here and say you're having a gourmet meal.
No.
But the taste is really good, and it's very comfort foody with the potatoes and the meat, so I'm actually going to agree with that. I'm going to give it a 7. I think it has a low price, and you know, it's not very healthy, which I know we're both kind of trying to eat healthier, you know, except for this. It's hard to...
Yeah, well, that's the one... We kind of have to make exceptions for this show because it's just not a healthy show.
But we've been trying to eat better outside of the show.
Yeah, we've
eat less.
Vegetable soup and stuff like that. Melissa made a delicious vegetable soup in the crock pot the other day.
So, yeah, 7. I think I'd recommend it. This brand is kind of hit or miss for me. Sometimes I really don't like what it is. Sometimes I really like it.
Michelina's is usually pretty but that one's not bad.
This is one of the better ones, though. Like, I feel like I would buy it again, especially if I really just needed a quick meal and it's super cheap. So, you know, if I was in a pinch, I'd buy it again. But, yeah.
Yeah, I think...
I feel like I'm rambling.
So thank you for joining us on another...
He's good. I'm making sure he's not getting our food.
Just showing the audience the cat, if I could. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Microbear Gourmet, and I hope to see you guys all again very, very soon.
Bye.